Willie Nelson released an album, Nashville, called Unfinished. No drums, no strings. Radio refused to play it. It went platinum anyway. And that album broke the country music industry. At the time, Willie Nelson wasn't a rebel icon. He was a problem labels didn't know what to do with. His songs were already hits, just not for him. Other artists were getting rich singing words Willie wrote. The checks came in, the control didn't. And every year, that gap got wider. Country music had decided Willie was useful, but not worth trusting. That was the deal Nashville offered artists back then. You could be successful, or you could have control. Not both. Willie tried playing along. He recorded clean versions, accepted polished arrangements, did everything the system asked, and the system kept rewarding everyone else. So when Willie walked away from Nashville, it wasn't after failure, it was after success, and Nashville barely noticed. No label fought to keep him. No one renegotiated. They just replaced him. In Texas, Willie stopped chasing radio. He started playing for rooms that listened all the way through a song, not choruses, stories. That's where he made the decision that scared everyone. His next album would be exactly what he wanted, and nothing else. No strings, no studio shine, no fixing it later, and full creative control for the first time in his career. The album was called Red-Headed Stranger. Willie recorded most of it in 2 days. His band thought they'd come back to finish it. Willie said it was done. A stripped-down concept album about a preacher who murders his wife and keeps writing. Executives didn't hear art. They heard disaster. Radio stations refused it outright. Some said it sounded like demos. Others said it wasn't even finished. Radio DJs laughed at one song in particular, a quiet 3-minute track called Blue Eyes Crying in the Rain. No hook, no build, no reason it should have worked. For a moment, the industry looked right. Columbia Records printed minimal copies. They expected it to vanish. Instead, something impossible happened. People didn't skip tracks. They listened from beginning to end. The album sold over 2 million copies with almost no radio support, and Blue Eyes Crying in the Rain went to #1. That's when the meaning of the story flipped. This wasn't a comeback, it was exposure. Because Willie didn't beat the system by playing it better. He beat it by ignoring it. Labels had always claimed they created success. Willie proved they mostly controlled access. And once an artist slipped through without permission, that control weakened. Other artists noticed. They pushed back harder, trusted audiences more than gatekeepers, stopped apologizing for restraint. What later got called the Outlaw movement wasn't rebellion, it was realization. The system didn't punish bad music, it punished independence. Willie never made speeches, never declared war. He just released one album exactly the way he wanted and let the results speak louder than every executive who said it couldn't work. Because the album Nashville called Unfinished didn't just go platinum, it proved gatekeepers were optional.